Well, boys, as we kind of wrap up the pod here, All-Star Weekend, we'll finish it with this. One thing you hope for or want to see in the second half of the season. You could go Pistons related. You can go NBA like general. Up to you. One thing that you want to see in the second half of the season, Aaron.
I want to see the Pistons, young guys, start to gel and build some chemistry towards next year. Those young guys being Bruce Brown, Luke Kennard, Svi Mykhailiuk, Sekou Doumbouya, and Christian Wood. Yes, Jordan Bone and Lewis King in there as well. But of guys that can, due to contracts, be with the Pistons on a nightly basis, on a gamely basis, on a practice basis. I really want to see those five and really start to gel and get to play together. I really want to see Luke back on the court, playing with Sekou, playing with Bruce Brown, playing with Christian Wood. Remember, something that Luke does is he's a good lob passer. He's a good pick and roll threat. I think that has some potential with Christian Wood. I think Luke, stabilizes the team a little bit. Not that they're going to go out and win games, but he's a presence out there, and I need to see him continue to develop and get back into a rhythm once he gets back on the court. And again, start to build that chemistry with the rest of the young core on this roster right now. Because that's, going back to last week's argument, is what the rest of this season is about. It's about the young guys getting to play, getting to develop, getting to fail, making mistakes, and learning from those mistakes, and learning how to win even in losses. Learning how to play in close games even in losses. Because that's what it's going to be. The rest of the season is going to be awful from a wins and losses standpoint. They're going to lose a ton of games. But that's not what matters right now. What matters is that the guys that are on your team moving forward, that are part of your future moving forward, continue and begin, in the case of Luke Kennard and guys like really Christian Wood and Sekou Doumbouya, get to start gelling and get to build chemistry as a team enters a new era together.
I think it's easy to say that you just want to see Sekou do well and see him come around. I think that's easy to say, and I love that Aaron took the team aspect with the young guys. I'm going to individualize it, and I'm going to go with the main point. Luke Kennard. I need to see Luke Kennard come back and stamp himself as one of the guys going forward. He finds his flow. He's going to be rusty the first few games. He's coming back from being off for 30 games. It's going to happen. But I need to see him. He was on his ascension. I need to see that ascension continue once he finds his flow again back when he's playing. I need that. I need him to stamp himself as, I am one of the future pieces here. I will be signing that extension. They're not looking to trade me.
Yeah.
I am that guy.
Right. That's an underrated thing to look at, too. Like, what's his attitude going to be like? Is he going to come back and be playing with the mindset of, shove it at Stefanski? Like, don't ever put my name in trade talks again.
Never put me in trade talks again.
Don't ever leak that. Don't ever let that get leaked again. I am here. Like,
I need to see that is fuel to his fire. Not to be like, screw the Pistons. I'm out of here the second I can be out of here. But I'll show you. I am one of the guys going forward. I can average this amount of points a game. I can be this type of playmaker. I can be a leader for this franchise going forward. Maybe he's not the absolute cornerstone like a Sekou, or if they get a nice draft piece this year or anything like that.
Killian
Hayes. That's what I want to see. Killian Hayes, keep ascending.
Killian Hayes, get onto the Pistons roster somehow, right now.
But that's what I need to see. That's what I'm looking for. More than anything else. More than Sekou finding himself again, which he's 19. He's going to find himself. I'm not necessarily worried about that still. Still not worried about that. Christian Wood's doing his thing. He's fine. Yes, I want to see everyone gel, but I need to see Luke Kennard come back strong and with a vengeance.
And what I want to see is both of those things, but I want to see it result in the Pistons being competitive, but not winning games they have no business winning. I'm going to flip this a little bit too. I don't want to see the Pistons in a win streak. I don't want to see the Pistons go out and end up with the 8th or 9th pick in the draft because they decided to get hot. They go out and they win 4 or 5 games in a row that they shouldn't win. That's the difference. Like 5 or 6 games could be the difference of picking 5th or picking 7th or 8th. So I don't want to see it. I want Detroit to continue to bottom out. I hope that Charlotte finds a way to win a few extra games, but position yourself for the draft. At the end of the day, this does not have to be a long rebuild. You don't have to, I mean, even if you trade Blake, you don't have to go on a 5-year hiatus and blow it up. You've got pieces in place. Get that draft pick. Position yourself for 2 or 3 years of retooling with the young pieces and moving forward as a franchise. That's what I hope for the second half of the season for Detroit.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about any win streaks with this team.
I'll tell you what. A Reggie, Luke, Sekou, Christian Wood, Markeith, like, that's still a starting lineup that could go out and, like, get hot. Or, Bruce Brown, like, Derrick Rose comes out and decides to have a stud game, puts up 27. Like, it's just one of those things that I don't expect them to go out and have this tremendous second half of the season, but I could see them finding a way to, like, 5 or 6 game win streak and just getting hot for a little bit, or even just a couple weeks of going 2-1, 3-2, winning 5 out of 7, like some stretch that takes us out of the top 5 of draft position. Right now they pick 6th if the season ended today. I don't want to get any worse than that. I would actually like to get to that top 5. Love to get to that top 3, but top 5.
Dwayne Casey comes out of the All-Star break with a starting lineup of Derrick Rose, Reggie Jackson, Tony Snell, Markeith Morris, and Christian Wood. What?
1,000,000%. You know that's happening. He's not here to
Some
lose
variation
games.
of it.
He's not here to lose games. Langston Galloway's the 6th man.
Right. Sekou's back in the G League with Bone and King.
Give me my veterans. I want to win.